Hi everyone, Agnes here. Now today I'm going to do the part 2 video on the amazing results of castor oil. There's been a bit of a gap because I've been traveling, but I made sure I did a month so that I can give you the results from using castor oil for 2 months. Okay, now in the first video I did, which I will put down in the description for you, I went through 9 separate points, as in 9 parts of my body that I used it on, so that I could give you the ongoing results of using it for a longer period of time. So this is after using castor oil for 2 months and the 9 areas. The first area was the wrinkles around my eyes. So the crow's feet wrinkles have definitely reduced. They are less deep and they are softer and less noticeable. And I would say it's improved about another 20%. I mean, you can look on the videos prior to this and you can see the progression. Now, I want to say I don't do any alterations to my appearance in any of the videos. I never have, I never will. That I don't use filters, I don't use anything to change my facial appearance, okay? Now, also many of the wrinkles and crow's feet have actually disappeared, okay? I used to have quite a lot here and it's definitely diminished. Number 2, the skin damage, the sun damage, the freckles on the forehead, on the cheeks. I also have some on my hands. They have reduced and dropped back, I would say about another 20%. Number 3, these lines that I got from when I had COVID, okay? These from the weight loss, because I lost 2 sizes when I had COVID for 2 months. These lines were really pronounced after COVID from the weight loss and also from being unwell. So I can see when I look now that they're still there because I have expressions and I'm not, you know, a cartoon character. I actually use my face to express myself, that these lines have definitely reduced. Okay, how much? I would say probably another 10%, okay? Number 4, eyebrow growth and eyelashes growth, okay? I wasn't using the castor oil for this. I was using it for the floaters. For those of you that have glasses or you're having, you know, deterioration in your vision, those little wispy floaters are something that many of us experience. So because I had heard from reading and listening to YouTubes the positive effects of castor oil on the floaters, I was dabbing the castor oil on my fingers and putting it on my eyes and putting it all around. Now, what's happened is my eyebrows have thickened and also my eyelashes have thickened. And it has been just a secondary gain from using it for the eye floaters. Okay. Now, number 5, I talked about the veins. Okay. Spider veins and also varicose veins. The spider veins, again, they're not as inflamed looking in terms of the color. They've dropped back. They're not as red. There's not as many of them. I would say about a 15% decrease in this second month, okay? And the varicose veins that have been around my knees and behind my knees from having worked in retail, which I talked about in the first video, they've definitely deflated, okay? So they're slowly going down and dropping back into the leg. And are they completely gone? No. But I can definitely see a improvement in the brightness and also in the lumps deflating. Okay, number 6, using the castor oil in a dropper into the belly button. Now, That might seem weird if this is the first time you're hearing it, but this is quite common in the castor oil community, and it is to help with digestion, constipation, bloating, period pain, premenstrual issues, and it is an area that a lot of women suffer issues from. So what I've noticed, I don't have any more digestive issues unless I do late night scoffing, which I have been trying to curb. And whatever I eat during the day, it definitely digests better. I haven't had constipation since I started using the castor oil. It has been progressively better and better and better. And I used to suffer with digestion and constipation issues at least 3 times a week. It was a regular occurrence for me. Okay. Now, and that also means that I have been eating some wheat, because that's what caused the bloating and that's what caused the digestion issues and was blocking up my pipes. So I have still days where I eat some of that. I don't eat it in huge quantities, but I still allow myself to have it sometimes. And it definitely has helped by putting the castor oil in the belly button and then wrapping it for the night. Now, the next one, number 7, I talked about the lump on my back. Now, I had a lump that was about the size of half a tennis ball, cut in half. So my back was here, and then there was the tennis ball, and then there, and it was right under my bra strap, okay? Now, I've been using the biotin, the castor oil on this for 3 months now. I can tell you it's gone down about a third, okay, to what it originally was, down to about a third. So it's gone down 2/3, and I have got about a third left. Now I can wear t-shirts, even if they're a bit fitted, and I never did that for years. I'd never wear a bathing suit, and it was uncomfortable leaning on my office chair, or if I laid flat on some harder surface, it would bug me. In the car, if I was driving with the sports bucket seats, it would push against it. So it's not totally gone, but this is something that I've had since 2009. That, with other things going on, this kept sliding as a non-priority because it wasn't hurting. It was just a little bit uncomfortable. But it is now time to deal with it, and the castor oil is definitely working. Now, I bought a wheat pack, which is one of those heat packs that you can put in the microwave, and I put it on there when I put the castor oil on so it absorbs it. And I also, when it's winter, put the electric blanket underneath it and then put it on as I'm sleeping, and that really, really helps as well. Now, number 8, the little thing on my nose. See, I don't even know what side it's on anymore. And that has gone down. It's like 90% gone. It was raised. It was from sun damage as well, but it was like one that got really bad compared to just a freckle. And that has gone completely flat now. I can still see a faint outline of where it is, but I'm going to keep going with the castor oil and get rid of it permanently. So that one is about 85% gone, I would say. Number 9, the eye floaters, okay? They have decreased, I would say, about another 10-15%. They used to be quite dense, quite dark. There's fewer of them, and they're also less, they're more gray rather than dense black spots. They're like a spider's web. They've got these little things that spindle off them. So they're much better, and I'm going to continue to do the dabbing and go to sleep with the castor oil on. And those are the 9 things. That's the progress. And I hope that that inspires you. Now, the other thing is, I received a product from Daron, and it is this little kit for thyroid. So I'm going to show you what's in the kit. So this is the little product. itself. This is for those of you that would have thyroid issues. I personally don't, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is just a little thing that fits around your neck, and it's got Velcro, so you can put it on and you can just have it on for an hour or two. And what you do is you've got this little piece of cotton which you can wash, and you put the castor oil on it, and then you put this and you wrap it around your neck. Now, that is a wonderful, simple way to do it, because there are, you know, when we have certain things that we need to work on, finding products that can support and make it easy for us. And this, I think, is very well designed. It is by a company called Derone. And in the little kit, what they also give you, which I think this is really fantastic, you've got a little funnel, okay? And what do you use it for? For those of you that would like to improve your eyelashes and your eyebrows, they give you these two wonderful little vials. Okay, so you can put the castor oil in there and you can literally put it on like mascara. So you can do that at night. So even though I was using my fingers like I told you earlier in the video, this is an even better idea, because you can keep it in there and you can use the little funnel to fill it up, okay? And this one is a little brush, and the little brush is, you can do your eyebrows with it, which again is easier than just dabbing your fingers. So I like how they've created these products to help us, those of us that want to use castor oil for our health. They make it a little bit easier. So this thyroid kit gives you these and the funnel and also the little wrap that goes around your neck. So this is a nice little compact thyroid kit that you can get, and I think that these products are excellent by Derone. And also, I'm going to show you one more. You've got this one which gives you 2 thyroid packs if you prefer, and then you can buy lots of the cotton bits that you can cut up to fit in here. So if you don't want the little eye things, you can just go for that. It's exactly the same thing, the wrap for the neck, and then all these extra cotton flannels, which you can see there. Okay, so I always will recommend products that I know work, that I've used, and that I think have been made extremely well, and they're made from organic cotton. Okay, so there we go. That's the update. I told you I would do it. It's taken a bit longer because I've been traveling back to Australia to take my mum back, and she's been here. So I wanted to make sure that I did it properly so that I could really give you the actual results. And there was less improvement over the second month, but it's like the first month I saw a lot more improvement because I was going from not doing it to doing it, whereas with this, doing it and being consistent, it's like the progress was less, but you could still see it happening and you can still see the results. So I'm going to keep going with it. And when all these things are gone, I'm going to let you know, and then you can, you know, see the amazing, amazing, wonderful health benefits that this has. And I think it's a amazing thing, the castor oil. It's thank you nature for providing it for us and creating it for us, but also thank you to Derone for making products that help us use the castor oil without making a mess in our beds or to our clothes, that it minimizes the impact on our environment and our clothing, etc., etc. So lots of love, everyone. I will put a couple of videos that I've already done on castor oil up here next to my head at the end of the video, and let me know your experiences of castor oil if you're using it and what you've used it for, because it's good to hear what other people have used it for, because we all have different things health-wise that we're working on. Lots of love, and I will see you in the next YouTube.